So for some reason, I already thought I did this beer a few years back, but it was more likely where I planned on shooting a review, and then I just ended up drinking the bottle off camera. So this year we have it. Yay! I remembered. Great times. Let's do this. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, from the Rooski Brewski review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is from the good old Molson Canadian. We have their Molson Golden Ale in an extremely gold bottle. 5% alcohol by volume, no listed IBUs here on the extremely gold wrapped, plastic wrapped bottle. Listing out a bunch of different cities and towns across Canada on it. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Kind of excited. Also trying to figure out the whole difference between this Golden Ale versus regular Molson Canadian, because the Golden Ale doesn't come out that often, at least here in Ontario. I don't think it's at the beer store. I've only seen it in these gold bottles, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So, without further ado, let's unwrap this gold foil they have on top. Trying to look all fancy and shit. We do have, seems to be like an older style bottle cap on there, which is kind of cool. Will it focus is the question. Probably not, but that's just fine. I'm gonna crack this bad boy open. Big 625 ml bottle. Fairly excited. There goes the cap down on the floor. Gotta get that. Yeah, pretty cool. Pouring it up into my Rickards pint glass because it's the closest Molson Coors thing that I have, and well, it's Molson Golden Ale. And it does pour a beautiful gold color, which is pretty cool. Looking at the beer, fairly clear, definitely golden, slightly off-white head on top. It's exactly what it's saying it is so far, a golden ale on the nose. No real big aromas. Grassy, caramelly. I retract the grassiness, I think. Yeah, more caramelly sweetness, sugary sweetness. A little biscuit, light bread. But for the most part, there's not a huge aroma to it. It's fairly lackluster on the aroma, which is kind of funny. They seem all a little bit muted. Only when you give it a little bit of an agitation, where you get some sort of nose, caramelly, sweet, sugary, bready, not grassy, but maybe a little straw. But yeah, kind of lackluster on the nose. I don't know. Let's see how it tastes. Even on the taste, wow. Did I even take a sip? That's lackluster. That is boring. At least on that first sip, kinda meh. I don't know. I don't know yet. We need more. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. A little florally, hoppiness, not really a ton, but just a little tinge of floral flower petals. Again, a little hay, a little straw. light caramel sweetness, some sugary sweetness going on in there, but everything seems to be a bit airy. It's not super light on the mouthfeel, it's light to moderate bodied, I want to say. Not overly effervescent by any means at all, but not non-carbonated. But just a little lackluster. I don't know. Cause what is it? It's a golden ale. But it's fairly mild. Like the flavors aren't as small as like a light lager or anything like that. But it just seems, as far as golden ales go, it seems a little. It's a mixture between light and airy, or you know what the best word is? Mellow. Mellow just seems they're a bit lower on the intensity scale. They're not really in your face, which is totally fine. There's nothing offensive about this. There's no off flavors, no flavors that don't seem to fit the whole rest of the flavor profile. It's fairly basic and straightforward. It's just they're too. The intensity is just too low. It's too chill. It's too relaxed. You think you'd want just. I'm not saying you need a ton of flavor. I'm just saying you need just a little bit more. Turn up the volume like a little bit, maybe a couple notches, and then I think you'd be rocking and rolling. But this. It's a little underwhelming. That's the best word I can put. It's good, but it's underwhelming. Especially being in a big bottle, being all fancy looking and shit. It's underwhelming. Yeah, that seems about right. But let's take a look at the bottle. Molson Golden Ale, 5% alcohol by volume, 625 ml. They got a bunch of little hexagons. No, that's 8. No, that's 6. Hex, right? Hex? Think so? Hexagon? Yeah, hexagon? Come on. I don't want to look like a dumbass on camera. Hexagon. That's 6 sides, right? Yeah, that's 6 sides. Whew. Sorry, I don't remember all my shapes sometimes. Yes, a bunch of hexagons showcasing different cities and towns around the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 hexagons with different cities, doubled up on some, I would assume, because, well, there's only 10 provinces and 3 territories. So I thought they were going to do 13 hexagons and showcase some of the biggest cities or towns in those provinces or territories, but looks like they didn't do that. I don't understand, but that's fine. Information on the bottle, really nothing here. You get a whole return for refund blurb, no preservatives. It's kind of hard to read white on this really extreme gold, but it does say contains barley. And there is a date code C17021 at 1643. So I have no idea what that means. It's a cool looking bottle, but there's no information about it, about the beer. So I'm a little lost here. Website doesn't help out much more at all. Molson.ca, you go there, you go to Our Brews page, and you got the original, you got the export, you got the dry, you got the ultra, you got the cold shot, you got the stock ale, and that's about it. There's nothing listed here about the golden ale, which seems ridiculously silly. If anybody knows a website for me to go check out the golden ale, let me know down in the comment box below. Would be much appreciated. So no points for the website. Sorry, Molson, but you don't have anything. I can't give you anything. Untappd seems to be the place where you actually get a description, and it reads: Molson Golden is a unique blend of ale and lager that delivers the spicy, fruity flavors of ale, combined with the clean, crisp, refreshing qualities of a lager. That seems to be fairly straightforward. I want people to know, though, delivers the spicy, fruity flavors of an ale does not mean this beer is spicy or fruity. Just means that's how they're describing an ale. And clean and crisp and refreshing. With lagers, I can definitely see clean, crisp, and refreshing in this beer. So just things to note, it may not be about this particular one, but ales and lagers in general is what the description from Untappd is talking about. Overall, it is a little sweet, caramelly, sugary, refreshing sweetness. Little bready going on. I think I said biscuit earlier. Yeah, did I say biscuit earlier? I think I did. I don't remember off the top of my head, but that's fine. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just it's underwhelming. 2.89 bottle caps out of 5 on Untappd. 15,622 ratings. So holy jeez. Finally, if you are interested in picking up the Molson Golden Ale from your local LCBO, it's going to be costing you $3.95 for the 625ml bottle. You know what? $3.95, under $4. There's a lot of other tall boy cans out there that you'll be paying closer to $5, and they're only tall cans. This is $6.25, bigger beer, under $4. Budget beer for me. I'm in for that. That's good for me. It's not, again, like the greatest beer in the world, but it does its job fine enough anyway. I do want to say, I do prefer this over regular Molson Canadian, because it does have that little bit of like a almost like a flowery or floral-esque sort of hoppy note there, which just adds a little bit of complexity to the mix. That's definitely the driving force of this beer. It gives a little zing, but other than that, it could be a little better. But I'm not complaining too much. With that said, guys, cheers and final sip. Let's get right to it and wrap this thing up. Molson Golden Ale. Where do I put you? Where do I put you? I'm gonna put you at a 6. Put you at a 6. It's good flavors. They're just a little too mellowed down for me. Not enough of them in the beer. But other than that, fairly straightforward, and yes, I'm gonna say it, even somewhat delicious. Presentation wise, the bottle looks great. It's all gold, which is pretty cool, but it's extremely underwhelming when you're looking at information side of things. There is some sort of day code on the bottle, which I do appreciate quite a bit, but description is non-existent. IBUs not going to be put on there. Ingredients not there, but it does say contains barley for legal reasons, and the website just has nothing about this beer on it. So presentation only gets about a 3, maybe a 3.5. 3.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, leave all of that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, mate, personally, would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, mate, personally. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Big bottle Molson, but it's not the lager, it's a golden ale. Will it all fit? Oh yeah. Cheers.